In part 5 of this lab, we are going to configure automatic security features on R1 and R3. We use the AutoSecure to secure R3 and CCP security audit tools on R1. To avoid confusion as to what was already entered and what AutoSecure provides for the router configuration, start by restoring router 3 to its basic configuration. You do the same thing for R1, so restore R1 to its basic configuration as well for CCP security audit configuration later. When the router is restored to its basic configuration, issue the show run command to make sure there is no security-related command in there. To test the connectivity between the PCA on the router 1 LAN and PCC on the router 3 LAN, ping PCC from PCA. AutoSecure command simplifies the security configuration of a router and hardens the router configuration. Router 2 represents an ISP router, so we assume that router 3 serial 001 is connected to the internet. When prompted for the question, is this router connected to internet? Answer yes. So the number of interfaces facing the internet is 1, and the interface facing the internet is serial 001. Then type in the banner Then it will ask you for enable secret and enable password. For enable secret, type in Cisco 12345, and for enable password, type in Cisco 67890. The next question will be configuration of local user database. So enter the username admin, password Cisco 12345. Then this starts to securing the device against login attacks. So put 60 seconds for blocking period when login attacks detected. Maximum login failure with the device 2. And maximum time period for crossing the failed login attempts is 30 seconds. Then configure the SSH server and put CCNA Security.com as a domain name. And at the end, you just need to apply the configuration to running config. Establish a SSH connection from PCC to R3 using the account created in AutoSecure, admin and the Cisco 12345. To verify the R3 configuration, use the show run command in exec mode. Then to verify the files related to AutoSecure, issue the show flash command. And to check the content of the file pre_autosec.cfg, issue the command more flash with the name of the file. Based on these outputs, try to answer the questions in the lab. Test connectivity by pinging PCC from PCA. Now we are going to configure CCP Security Audit tool on R1. So we need to restore R1 to its basic configuration. After R1 is restored to its basic configuration, we test the connectivity by pinging R1 from PCA. In this task, we are going to use CCP Graphical User Interface to analyze security vulnerabilities on router R1. CCP is faster than typing each command and provides greater control than the AutoSecure feature. So we take the standard procedure of enabling CCP. First, we need to create a privilege level 15 username and password on R1. Then enable HTTP server and secure server for secure connection. Then enable the HTTP authentication on R1 by typing IP HTTP authentication local. Then save the configuration and start the CCP from PCA. When CCP is running, add R1 IP address and the username password you created in the previous step. Make sure to check the Secure Connection box and click on Discovering. When the device is discovered, do the backup of the current configuration by going to Utilities and Save Configuration to PC. This part is not shown in this video. Begin the security audit by choosing Configure Security Audit and then click on the Perform Security Audit button to start the Security Audit Wizard, which analyzes the potential vulnerabilities. After you have familiarized yourself with the wizard instructions, click Next. On the Security Audit Interface configuration window, indicate which of the interfaces are inside or trusted and which are outside and untrusted. For our scenario, Gigabit Fast Ethernet Interface 01 is inside and trusted, and Serial 000 is outside and untrusted. Then click Next to check security configurations. You can watch the security audit process. After reviewing the security audit report, click Save Report and save the report to the desktop. Open the report card HTML document you saved on the desktop to view the content. In task 5 of part 5 of this lab, we are going to use Security Audit Wizard to make the necessary changes to the router configuration. In the Security Audit window, click Close. A window appears listing the items that did not pass the security audit. Just click Next without choosing any item and click OK. Now we're going to fix the security problems. Click Fix All and then click Next to fix all security problems. When prompted, enter the Enable Secret password of Cisco 12345 and confirm it. Enter the text for the login banner and click Next. Now configure a user account for Telnet and SSH. Click Add, and for username use admin, password Cisco 12345, confirm it and click OK and Next. Add the login host IP address 192.168.1.3 and click OK. Click Next to accept the login defaults. Then the summary screen will appear. Scroll through the summary screen. This screen shows what security audit will configure for the router. Click Finish to see the actual commands that are delivered to the router. You can check the commands as well. Make sure to tick the save configuration, the save running configuration to a startup. I missed that step, but when you're doing it, make sure you click on that box and click Deliver and click OK. The output of CCP may be different on the different devices, so you may not get exactly what it says in the lab. In the last task, or the task 6 of part 5 of chapter 2 lab, we are going to use Cisco CCP to review changes made by security audit on R1 and compare them to those made by AutoSecure on R3. To do this, first we open the CCP on PCA and make a session with R1. Then we click the View Running Configuration. We also open a PuTTY, which is a SSH client, to connect to R3 and log in as admin. We enter the privilege exec mode and issue the show run command. Compare these two outputs and try to answer the questions in the lab. The next set of ping commands are used to test the connectivity. Ping from router 1 to router 3 is successful because AutoSecure did not set up any firewall on R3. PCA to PCC is successful again because the router 1 firewall allows traffic that originates from hosts on the R1 LAN to return. Ping from router 3 to router 2 is successful because there is no firewall security setup on R2. But ping from router 3 to router 1 serial interface is not successful because the CCP security audit configuration does not allow R1 serial 000 to respond. Ping from PCC to PCA is not successful because the CCP security audit configuration does not allow hosts on the R1 LAN to respond to the request from outside the firewall.